We have two big area schools heading back to the classroom Thursday. Goshen and Elkhart schools heading back for a brand new school year. And in the morning, maybe some sweatshirt weather for some of you, some upper 50s, lower 60s. First thing out the door. And then for the afternoon, shorts and t-shirt weather, low to mid 80s for the afternoon hours. The treat, though, is a lack of any high humidity. Hour by hour with First Alert Weather Future Track. And all you're really going to notice on Future Track once we transition into Thursday afternoon is just a few of those puffy cumulus clouds. No chance of any rain shower for tomorrow across northern Indiana and southwestern Michigan. And here we are paused at 4 p.m. highlighting our afternoon for our Thursday, low to mid 80s. And we rinse and repeat this forecast right on into Friday with just some slightly warmer temperatures and more humid temperatures for the end of this week. And the reason for that, look at our wind switch here. We got a slight north wind for tomorrow, 5 to 10 miles per hour. But what we will first alert to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this wind switching back to the south. And what this will do is start to warm us right back up to the dog days of summer. And that includes an uptick to the miserable and muggy word, gross word being used for this weekend and early next week. And check out the dew point here, how gross it's going to feel outside. And the air is just going to feel extra heavy starting Friday afternoon, lasting until a cold front arrives early next week. And with that being said, we will increase the mercury for this weekend. We're looking at actual temperatures in the low to mid 90s with the heat index Saturday, Sunday that could get really close to flirting with around 100 degrees. Here's a look at our heat index for the end of this week, where it'll feel like around 90 to 95 degrees between 3 and 6 p.m. in the direct sunlight. Saturday, we warm it up a little bit more with the heat index around 95 to 100. And for Sunday, likely many of us, at least for an hour or two, cranking up to near 100 degrees. Make sure you're staying hydrated and taking frequent breaks to cool down for this third weekend of August. Behind this weekend, we are watching for a cold front to likely arrive sometime early next week, late Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That'll offer us our next best chance of at least some scattered raindrops. And behind that cold front, we cool down, not just for one day like what we're dealing with this week, but likely a collection of days, multiple days. And we'll carry this over with our extended forecast with our 16-day. And look at those 80s headed our way. After early next week's pair of 90s, we cool down into the 80s, and there is some data highlighting that the last week of August, just before Labor Day weekend, we could have some daytime highs in the 70s.